Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Andrew, and today we're going to be spending about 50 Nook Mile tickets to see if we can bring home either Dom, Doc, or Raymond. We recently moved out Lily, and if you're wondering how, I'll include in this video's description the link on how to move out any villager. I've been looking for Raymond for quite some time now, and I still haven't managed to find him. Currently on our island, we have
Audie, Blue Bear, Lucky Anka, Sherb, Diana, Marshall, Kabuki, and Judy.
I will say that we probably have most of the villagers that we were looking for, but that can always change. It's kind of like when I said Winter Soldier was my favorite Marvel movie, and then they released the Ragnarok, Civil War, and then Endgame. People aren't static beings, tastes change and grow over time, and hope you guys can respect my decision on how I choose to play my game. Before starting, I am super excited to announce that I commissioned some work from Ciramel to help update my channel. You may have seen her artwork Tales of Bossing Safe floating around recently on Twitter. Shout out to all my ATLA fans. If you've never watched the series before, it's currently streaming on Netflix. Make some time out of your day, watch it, it's super dope. I can't thank her enough for taking this commission, and I think her work deserves to be seen by as many eyes as possible. As of this video's production though, her commissions did just recently close. I think she does have a waitlist, so ask her if you can join it. Links to her work and social media channels can be found in the description of this video. If you're in need of a gift, or just want the Tales of Bossing Safe print for your room, I can't recommend her work enough. Definitely check her out. Before heading out, you know we gotta pay respects to our island spirits. And I'm gonna use, where are they at? Okay, here. Oh look, it's Blue Bear. I did recently tour an island and they were gracious enough to give me this gift. So hopefully it helps in the search for Raymond. For our very first island, I'm excited, I feel like I haven't done this in a while. It is, oh, who is that? Oh, it's the Snooty Goat. Is that Pashmina? Is that her name? Is she also sisterly? Is her name even Pashmina? Oh, it is. I like her horns. I never noticed that they were green. As I was about to leave the island, I realized that I'm missing the special reaction that you get from a sisterly villager. For those of you who may not know, each type of villager actually gives you a special reaction once you reach a level 5 friendship with them. I found an infographic that I'll put on the screen and I'll include in the video as well. But that means that we actually need a sisterly villager if either me or Mia wants the confident reaction, which I would really like. And after looking at all the different Uchi villagers, I think that between Cherry and Pashmina, I'd rather have Pashmina on her island. So I'm gonna go ahead and invite her and work to get Blue Bear in boxes. While in the process of trying to move out Blue Bear, I came across a Lily of the Valley. I guess putting down some of the wedding stuff gave us 5 stars, which is a little bit anticlimactic, but I guess I'll check in with Isabel once I see if Blue Bear has the bubble, if we actually still have a 5-star island. I wasn't able to find anyone that wanted to trade me Nook Mile tickets for Blue Bear, which is unfortunate, but whenever that happens, I typically just trade them away for free. There is a sub chat for that inside of Discord, but I'm thinking about in the future maybe just using Twitter to give away villagers that I'm moving out. Let me know if you guys think that might be a good idea in the comments below, or if it's not, I'll just keep doing it within the Discord then. And now it's back to business. Business cat, that is. Haha. I'm never gonna find Raymond. For our second island, I don't know if... Oh! I was gonna say I don't know if we'd be fortunate to see anybody interesting, but we do. It's Freya. I always loved her pink coat. Or is it blood orange? If only she was sisterly. Well, actually no, because we already have Audie. For the third island, we got Money Rock, which I never smash the rocks to get money anymore nowadays. But oh, it's... I forget your name. So fun fact about Rowan, if you guys didn't know this, he actually was introduced as a cranky villager, but I think ever since Wild World, he has now been a jock villager. So fun fact, I've been doing these villager hunts for a while now, and it's gotten to a point where I don't actually have anything new to say about villagers. So I thought it actually might be interesting to introduce facts about these villagers that I find on Wikipedia. For example, did you know that Nana's name came from the name Banana? Oh, what island is this? I don't think I've been on this setup before. But I have seen that villager, it's Murphy. So according to Wikipedia, Murphy's actually a cranky cub that was introduced, I think, in I think in Japanese it's called Dobutsu no Mori E+, and then he was absent until he made his return back in New Leaf. He was actually also supposed to be in Home Designer, but was absent from that too. On our third island, it just occurred to me I actually never looked up what the other island was, but we have, I forget her name. Oh yeah, it's Norma. Apparently Norma used to be exclusive only to Animal Forest E+, that's actually the English name of what I said earlier, and she would wash up on your shores just like Gulliver. Most of us know Bruce as the only cranky deer villager, but a fact that I just learned was his initial catchphrase, gruff, is a reference to, or at least allegedly a reference to, the old Norwegian fairy tale, The Three Billy Goats Gruff. I don't remember the Three Billy Goats Gruff that well. I was more involved with the literary works of Dr. Seuss and Rainbow Fish, but as we're talking about Gruff, Gruff shows up. Funny enough, the Animal Crossing wiki is saying that Gruff's name is from the same fairy tale as the last villager's catchphrase, which I find kind of funny. Just shows that Wikipedia could or could be right some of the time, but I don't know if this part's true. His French name, Grogan, is another word for gruff or grumpy. I've always wondered how I would react if one of the villagers I was looking for came up on the very first ticket if I would just make like a 1-minute video. I'm saying that now because hopefully by saying it, I can breathe it into life. Raymond? Oh my god, is that Raymond? Oh no! It's Deirdre! She's actually the other sisterly villager that I thought about moving in, but we already had Diana as one of our deers. I know that we have... I almost said Sheldon. So I know that we had Sherb on our island when we brought in Pashmina, but I'm honestly thinking about moving Sherb out. I know people in the comments are gonna freak out maybe, but hear me out. I already have Lucky as a lazy villager, and I think I could do more on our island with the designs than I could with Sherb, but I don't know. It's moments like this where I'll defer to Mia and see what her opinion is.
Hey guys, so I wanted Deirdre because Deirdre was the name of my first best friend. So Deirdre, wherever you are, shout out to you.
I mean, if you hear a story like that, how do you not move in the villager? Oh wow, this is Deirdre's house. I kind of really like it. Oh my god, she has the same freaking house as Poppy. Wow, now I don't have to get Poppy. Oh my god. Everyone, she has a mush lamp inside of her house. That's so cool. We've only used 10 tickets and we've come across 2 villagers that we've moved in. And who is that? Oh, that is a squirrel I've never seen before. Oh, I like her hair. She's got some very wide eyes though. It's like they're looking into your soul. It turns out that she made her international debut back in Animal Crossing GameCube and her name back then was Bliss. But ever since Wild World, her name's been Caroline. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool too, Mako. So on this island, which is shaped a little bit suspiciously, are those rare fish? Oh, is that Frigga? Frigga, if you guys didn't know, is a snooty character, and she actually appears on the cover of KK House. And I guess another fun fact is she was in every Animal Crossing game. Not all the facts are gonna be that amazing. I guess one cool thing about looking for villagers in April is the trees at least have cherry blossoms on them. Oh, it's Truffles. I think that's his name. There's honestly not much about Truffles other than the basic stuff like she's a peppy villager, and I guess that she appears on the cover of KKK Fair and has the fashion hobby. I guess a personal fun fact is my friend has Truffles at their island. His name is Eric, and I don't like that pig, but apparently he really likes her, so fun fact. I just can't get over the fact that they kind of just have their butts hanging out there. And you can't give villagers pants, can you? Honestly, there's not much mentioned about Louis other than he was cut from, I think, the skip of Wild World to City Folk, which seems valid. I don't think I'd want him on my island. I still don't. I'm just not a fan of the gorilla villagers. I think a fact that is kind of fun about him is that his name may be a reference to Luigi from the Mario Brothers. It's Rodeo. I'm not sure if this fact is true, but his name is supposedly taken from the American sport of rodeo, where Americans get on top of bulls and ride them for some apparent reason. I'm American, so I think I can say that. I still don't understand the sport. It looks dangerous. I don't think I'd ever try to ride a live bull, but I have tried the mechanical ones, and those are kind of fun. And on this island, we have Eloise. I guess the fun fact about her, other than that she's appeared in every Animal Crossing game, is that her catchphrase is actually toot, which I think is so cute for an elephant. I actually can't even see her because she's behind the tree, but... Looking for villagers is so much nicer when you have these cherry blossoms. And it's this guy. He looks like Garfield. Whoa. Oh, it's Tabby. I didn't know this, but she is actually a peppy cat villager. Well, I guess I knew that she was a cat. But what I didn't know is that her name Tabby is actually a reference to the fact that she's a tabby cat. That's kind of cool. It's Marina. Her initial catchphrase is the common onomatopoeia for the sound an octopus makes when spitting out ink. That's a cute fact. Oh, a bottle. So I guess there's a divide about where his catchphrase stubble comes from. Either it's because that's what cows eat when regarding grass, or it's probably a reference to what's on his face. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed me reading the fun facts about the villagers, because I don't think I'm going to do it anymore. I had to keep looking over my iPad to do it, and my back started to hurt like crazy. So I'm just going to go back to exacerbated gasps on ugly villagers that I find before I find Raymond. I guess since most of these villagers aren't going to be new that I'm seeing, I can take the time to explain why exactly it is that I want Raymond, I guess, nowadays, since it's been so long. Like, why haven't I given up? It's honestly because I've come up with a great idea that I really like for him on our island. I'll just throw out a name or a letter or a word. So, Mafia, Yakuza. That's 2 words. But anyway, yeah. I want to do like a Yakuza themed thing with Raymond on our island. I think he'd be a great fit. And oh my god, it's Harry. Hey Mia, look.
Harry! I love that fact.
This is actually one of Mia's more favorite villagers. I asked her if we could kick him out, and she said yes on the basis that we bring him back. But I asked her if we could bring Doc instead because she just really likes the bookish villagers, and I've never seen Doc, and I thought he was a pretty cool bunny. And I kind of think he was a little bit cuter than Harry, because honestly, Harry just looks like a predator to me. Like, look at him behind that tree.
Hey, he's not a predator.
I don't feel safe next to him.
No,
I'm leaving.
he's so cute.
He's not that cute.
He's cute.
So after offending Harry, I wanted to bring Mia a bit closer to get her opinion on other villagers. And she actually has the iPad in her hand right now. Is going to read some interesting facts to take over because my back started hurting. Oh look, it's Gwen. You have a little niece named Gwen.
Yeah, she even looks like Gwen. That's so cute.
She kind of does.
She does. She got the little pudgy stomach.
Okay, so what's your fun fact?
My fun fact is, in Japanese, her name is Pora,
Ah, that's kind of cute.
right? And then her quote is like, I'm just that cool. And she wants to be a CEO. So honestly, she's goals. I like her.
Stop doing voice exercises with Mako. We got a cat earlier, so oh, it's a big cat this time. It's Elvis. Well, his fact's gonna be that he's like named after Elvis Presley, isn't it?
In Japanese, his name is Kingu because it's a king of rock.
Oh, it's the Ninja Bunny. Snake. Yeah, I feel like he's a homage to Solid Snake from Metal Gear. I've never played the game, but I thought he was a frog when I first saw him. But then I looked at the ears and like, oh, those are bunny ears.
His Japanese name is Momochi.
What's that mean?
I don't know, but it's so cute. Okay, and he's a jock, obviously, because he's a ninja. That's so funny. It's saying that snooty villagers may also be difficult to get along with for Snake. Him and Gwen wouldn't get along.
You know what they should do in this game? They should let you go on like these villager hunts with the other residents on your island.
would be cool. Cause like, what would they say and how would they interact?
Exactly. Oh look, and on this island we got O'Hare, like the airport.
His Japanese name is Santosu. I don't know what it means, but it's cute.
What was that? His phrase?
Yeah, his phrase in New Leaf was, haha, that's not your usual self. Are you a bit jealous, player? Not everyone can look this lovely. I don't quite understand what that means.
It's a long ass phrase.
It also doesn't make sense.
I think on this island it's a cute Tweety bird. That's Twiggy.
So Twiggy, her Japanese name is Pichiku, and her quote is, "Do you want my autograph too?" And I don't know if anyone watches America's Next Top Model, but Twiggy was also an English model who was a judge on that show, so I wonder if it's based off of her.
Are you sure that's her quote? And it's not. It's the early bird that
catches the worm? Then what is this?
Picture quote, Wild World. So I hope you guys don't mind this format. It was getting a bit stale having me just kind of react. Oh my god, it's Elvis on the same island again.
Ginga!
Axel's smile creeps me out. It's so broad. Does they explain her smile in there? Oh, it's a boy. Axel's a boy. There's no interesting fact about him, is there?
I like that his favorite coffee is Kilimanjaro.
What? That's a fact? What, they include that? That's a very specific detail.
Right? I think they actually have good coffee too.
In this video game?
Huh?
In this video game?
No, I mean in life in general. Like, there's Kilimanjaro coffee that's quite good.
Look, I set it to April on the Switch, so when I Animal Cross hunt...
So there's like cherry blossoms?
Yeah, so I set it to April, so that there'd be cherry blossoms when we look for villagers.
So romantic.
Oh my god, I'm getting duplicate villagers again.
Who's this? Norma.
I already did a fun fact about her.
Really?
I forgot it though.
Norma is a normal cow.
Oh.
That's what it says. Her personality is normal and her species is a cow.
See, because you said cow, now Mako got all riled up. Oh, it's the purple kangaroo.
Her goal is to be a tour guide. Can you imagine having a tour guide and then having this like little cute baby? Like, that is so cute.
That is a pretty cute image.
That would be so cute.
Oh my god, when she does a little sparkle in her eye, the baby kangaroo does it too. Wow, we've already seen 30 islands. And we're back at Money Rock. And it's... oh, I forget your name. But he's got that constipated look on his face.
Jeremiah's name in Japanese is Cuatro.
What? Like 4?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Dell. I see this dude all the time.
Like the computer?
Yeah, like the computer. I never made that connection for some reason.
His Japanese name is Yamato.
Oh, that's much cooler than Dell.
And his goal is to be a firefighter, and his skill is subsistence living. Wow.
What? What does that even mean?
I think he just exists.
What? Is this Money Rock? Oh, it's I think her name's Cashmere.
Like the sweater?
Yeah.
How rich. Ooh, no, her name is Cashmere. Her quote is 100% wool. Yes, bitch, you are. Oh my god, and her goal is to be a chef. She sews and she cooks.
I was just saying that I should probably get a new photo for the thumbnail because I took one with myself, but since Mia's helping me with the videos, I should probably include her character too. But oh, it's Apollo. Well, that's not Raymond, but very regal villager.
He's like strangely attractive.
It's the eyes.
It's the, I don't know.
It's the way he looks at you.
It's everything.
It's piercing.
It's like, ooh, there's also one named Pierce. He's also pretty attractive. Maybe it's an eagle thing.
You've been watching too much BNA.
Apollo is a bald eagle, specifically the national bird of the United States of America. Hence, his birthday is July 4th.
Oh, that's so American.
Whoa, he's a patriot. He's patriotic.
Mia, look. It's Cashmere again.
Ooh, cashmere. So she not only makes money, but she is money. Yeah.
Mia was kicking herself for not saying that earlier, but I guess she got the chance now because we ran into her again.
It was meant to be, baby.
Oh, that is a cute little duckling. I've never seen him before. Oh my god, he's pretty cute. Look at his eyes. Who's this guy?
Pete.
Oh my god.
He even has like a cute name.
I know, he's kind of cute.
He's kind of cute.
Is he British? Is that what you get from the name Pete?
I know, but you started talking British, so I started talking British.
I didn't start talking British.
Oh, Pate's female.
Oh, Pate's a girl?
I love her even more.
I kind of like her less.
And her Japanese name is Nucky.
What kind of villager is she?
She's peppy.
Oh.
And her skill is pretending to sleep. Oh my god, I love her.
What's her hobby?
Her hobby is she's fashionable. And her goal is to be an archaeologist. A duck won't bite you, she says.
That's her catchphrase? Oh, it is. A duck won't bite you.
In Wild World, it was shrieking sugar cubes.
I love her eyes and her eyebrows. She's
And then she kind of reminds me of Psyduck because her eyebrows give her like that distressed and confused look.
I know. That's why she's so cute.
Oh my god.
Do we have a peppy villager? No, we do. We have Audie. I love the color blue that she is. She does not look like that on her online images in Google. How does she look like if you smile with her? Wait, why won't she laugh?
She's gonna pretend to sleep right now.
Oh wait, she doesn't have any teeth. Oh, she's kind of... Wait, do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Oh, she's kind of cute. Oh my god. I don't know if I want... I don't think we're gonna take Pate now, but at one point I would like her photo, so maybe one day she'll come to our island. Plus Mia seems to like her too. Oh my god. I think that's Pinky. Whoa. You really blended in there with the trees just a moment ago.
Ciao.
Oh, it's Chow, not Pinky. Pinky's the other panda.
Let's see. His initial phrase is Aya.
His initial phrase is Aya.
Yeah.
Like the guy from Jackie Chan Adventures, Aya?
Yeah, it sounds like
Like
it.
uncle?
His name comes from a variation of the Chinese surname Zhao. So Chow. His name is Chao Yan in Japanese.
Oh wow, this mouse really blends in with all of the different flowers here. Her name is Anakati? I think she's Peppy. Oh, she has stripes on her tail. I never noticed that. It looks like we got another pink villager. This time it's Claudia. I'm kind of just noticing this, but do the stripes on her head look like hearts to anyone else? We only have 11 tickets left after this island, and we got another cat. Yeah, I think Claudia had hearts on her head because Tybalt doesn't have the same design. Oh, is that Yuka? Oh no, it's Sydney. I always get them mixed up. I feel like blush on villagers just makes them that much cuter. I think that's why I was so enamored with... What was your name again? Plate? Pate. I saw something small and brown at the very top. Oh, it's Spork. Oh, he's got a big smile.
Oh, it's spork as in like a fork and spoon.
Yeah. I look like I'm about to murder him in this photo.
It's never too late for a snack. Amen.
Is that your quote or his?
It's his quote.
Oh my god, is that... No, that's not Doc, but that is another bunny that I have never seen before. He looks kind of like an alien because he has no nose. Hopkins. Oh, that's kind of a cool name. I feel like he's an underrated village. What the heck is that in the back of his head? He's a robot. What is that? Is he inflatable? Is that what that is? That socket in the back of his head? Conspiracy theories. Looks like we ran into Truffles again.
Truffles is expensive.
Oh, I've never seen that goat before. It looks like she's like the yin to Chevy's yang. What'd you learn about her?
That she's normal.
Cool. They keep giving us this island, and I'm not that mad because it kind of gives a really cool intro to who the villager is here. And on this one, it's O'Hare again. There are occasions when I do the villager hunt and I see a lot of species over and over again, which isn't the worst thing, but I feel like I've never had that feeling with cats. Like, it's always been like rhinos that I see a lot, apes, bunnies, and sometimes frogs. Look at little Huck. God, he's just one word away from being... Yeah, yuck. I guess right about now we should be doing the countdown because this is our 4th to last island. Same island type again. Is it gonna be... Oh my god, it's Poppy. I was just talking about her. Sometimes I miss her. But we did just get Deirdre and they have the same exact interior. I love the default outfit they gave her too. It makes me not ever want to give her any clothes when she was on our island. Do we have a normal villager on our island? Even though we currently don't have a normal villager on our island right now, we do have the final reaction that they do give us, which is this one. Meaning that if I bring Poppy back, I'll be doing it just because I like her. And I'm thinking about it. When I first started villager hunting, I didn't want too many of the same species. I now have like a bunch of cats. I have 2 different deers on our island. I think that ship has sailed. And man, I know I said I like Tasha more, but when you see a villager up close again for like the first time after a while, it just reminds you of how cute they are. Look at her tail, it just bobbles. Oh, and her eyes are just so unique because they're just like little pebbles. We only have 3 Nook Mile tickets left, and if I don't fill up the plot, I can't time travel anymore, and I really want to try and get more Gulliver items. So I'm really thinking about just bringing her to our island, seeing how I feel after having her there again for a while. And you know what? I think I'm just gonna do it. I've always liked Poppy. I didn't keep Maple. I didn't keep Molly. Maybe Poppy will be the normal villager that I decide to keep. It's so nice to have Poppy back on our island. And as I look around her room, I can see like subtle differences between her house and Deirdre's. She's got a tiny library instead of the mush lamp, which is equally cute. And, well, it's just, I love that she's so short and chibi looking. If you like the video and want to help support me in continuing to make content, please consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons. Turn on those notifications to stay up to date with my latest videos. And please feel free to let me know what you guys thought of the format the video was shot in. Mia's usually busy with other things, but I was happy to be able to share in this experience with her. I wanted to try something different, and I'm all ears if you guys have any suggestions. I also do 5-star island tours if anyone is interested in being featured. Links to the forums can be found in the description of my video. Stay safe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.